What's going on? Melvin Jones here. This week's assignment is a top 10 qualities that a broadcast writer should have. We're also tasked to go ahead and choose a great piece of broadcast writing that resonates with our quality list. The piece I chose was from Jeremy Schaap back June 3rd, 2016. The death of Muhammad Ali. He did a phenomenal obituary um, for the great one. And it's one of the better pieces that Jeremy did. And I enjoyed it, and it was the reason why I think it's top of the line is one of the best broadcast pieces I've seen in a long time. That being said, here's my top 10 into what makes a great broadcast writer. Number one, you got to be a great storyteller. All broadcasters should be great storytellers. It should start right with writing. To be a great writer, you have to be able to tell a story well and let it resonate with your audience. Number two, be thesaurus like. And what I mean by that is have a thesaurus near you, whether it's the app or a physical thesaurus, because it's going to be beneficial to have it at hand because you can find different wording for certain words. Knowing the synonym of some words will be a great tool to not be repetitive with your words. The third on my list is passion. With anything in life, being a passionate broadcast writer will not only enhance your writing skills, but bring the story to life. There are many producers and on-air personalities that are not passionate about their writing, and it shows in their work. Number four, be factual. Please be factual. The worst thing a writer could do is not be factual about the story that they're writing about. Facts drive any broadcast, and not being factual will ultimately be the undoing of one's career. So please be factual. The fifth one is concise. We've gone through concise a lot this week about how to shorten words and how to make sentences more conversational. And concise is one of the premier qualities for any broadcast writer to have because it's a different medium than print. So being a wordy storyteller in broadcasting is not a good thing. You must be efficient with your words and write conversationally for broadcast purposes, not for print, for broadcast purposes. So keep it short, keep it tight, and everything will be good. Number six, be confident. I believe one has to have full confidence in their writing in broadcasting, mainly because there will be hundreds and thousands of eyes and ears on your work. So if you're shaky with your writing, it can show in your work. So have that confidence in your writer that you can tell a great story and the audience will absolutely love it. Number seven, be knowledgeable. Being knowledgeable in any subject will help with writing and broadcast. If you know the subject really well, you can add more to the story and to the scene, as it will also help with your storytelling abilities. So if you know what you're talking about and what you're going to write about, if you know the story subject, then guess what? It's going to be great for you as a writer because you can write exactly to how you feel about the subject and it'll make a great story. Number eight, something that's near and dear to my heart, is writing to the video. I was always taught this one thing by some of the most experienced reporters around, and that's knowing how to write to the video. That being said, if you don't write to the video and just writing because of what a press release says or something that comes down from AP wires, it won't make any sense when it comes to broadcasting. This goes for both reporters and producers. And I say that because there's a lot of producers who can't write a simple VO or they'll grab something from the wires, copy, and paste it onto the rundowns. I've seen it happen. So writing to the video is absolutely a tremendous thing for a great broadcast writer to do. Number nine on my list is knowing how to write for time. Another difference between print and broadcast writing is writing for time. You may only have 45 seconds to write a simple VO about breaking news, to where in print, you have time to write an entire column. So learning and knowing how to write for time is big within broadcasting. It may be a lot of times where you're on breaking news about something and you have to put together a quick VOSOT, minute 5. So you have to know how much time that you're going to leave for your SOTs when you're writing your VO. So that's key. Finally, number 10, writing for the people, writing for your audience. I mean, throughout this entire list, I've had many qualities I believe it is important when it comes to writing for broadcasting. But this may be one of the most important ones. Writing for the people and your audience will help you become a great writer long term. I say that because that's what our work is geared towards, our audience. So writing so they can understand what is going on in the scene, in a game, in an interview will make you a good writer. Now this piece for Jeremy Schaap back in 2016 about the death of Muhammad Ali has many, if not all, of these qualities into it. Jeremy Schaap is one of the best storytellers in the country. So he implemented a lot of storytelling in that, talking about the beginnings of Cassius Clay all the way up to Muhammad Ali. He's concise about it, real short, sweet to the point. He has a lot of sound bites in it too, so it makes the story go further. Very knowledgeable about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali and Dick Schaap goes back years. So Jeremy was a little kid when he met Muhammad Ali, and that resonated with him. And he was able to tell stories that no one else could tell. Jeremy wrote for video. He wrote for time, even though it was a 10-minute piece. He wrote for the people. To me, this is why that piece is one of the better obituaries. And it's sad to say an obituary piece is great broadcast writing, but the reality is that was a phenomenal piece by Jeremy Schaap. I'm Melvin Jones. That's what I think about my top 10 list of qualities for a great broadcast writer.